The Hundred Years' War, a series of conflicts spanning from 1337 to 1453, was a protracted and complex struggle for territorial dominance and supremacy between England and France. This extended conflict, marked by notable battles, shifting alliances, and significant socio-political changes, left an indelible mark on the histories of both nations and reshaped the landscape of medieval Europe. Background: the roots of the Hundred Years' War can be traced to territorial disputes, claims to the French throne, and economic tensions between England and France. The war unfolded in multiple phases, marked by intermittent truces, and involved various English and French monarchs, military leaders, and noble houses. Key phases of the Hundred Years' War. 1. Edwardian phase. Causes: the war began with Edward III of England asserting his claim to the French crown. The English victory at the Battle of Crécy in 1346 showcased the effectiveness of the English longbow and set the tone for subsequent conflicts. Treaty of Bretigny. Temporary peace was achieved with the Treaty of Bretigny, where England gained significant territorial concessions, including Aquitaine and Calais. 2. Caroline phase. Renewed hostilities. Despite the treaty, renewed hostilities erupted, marked by the French reconquest of key territories. The Battle of Poitiers in 1356 saw the capture of King John II of France. Treaty of Troyes. The treaty affirmed Henry V of England as the heir to the French throne, exacerbating tensions. 3. Lancastrian phase. Henry V's campaigns. Henry V continued the English offensive with victories at Agincourt and the subsequent conquest of Normandy. Joan of Arc and the turning tide. The tide turned with the intervention of Joan of Arc, who inspired French resistance. The lifting of the Siege of Orleans in 1429 marked a turning point. Treaty of Arras. The Treaty of Arras restored peace between England and Burgundy but strained Anglo-Burgundian relations. End of the war. The Hundred Years' War concluded with the French reclaiming Normandy, culminating in the Battle of Castillon. Key battles and events. 1. Battle of Crécy. English forces, led by Edward III and his son, the Black Prince, achieved a decisive victory against the French, demonstrating the effectiveness of the longbow. 2. Battle of Agincourt. Henry V's English army, despite being vastly outnumbered, won a significant victory over the French, reinforcing English control over northern France. 3. Siege of Orleans. Joan of Arc's involvement in the relief of Orleans boosted French morale and marked a turning point in the conflict. 4. Coronation of Henry VI. Henry VI's coronation as King of England and France, following the Treaty of Troyes, intensified the dual monarchy dispute. Legacy. The Hundred Years' War had profound and lasting consequences for England, France, and Europe. 1. National identity. The war played a role in solidifying national identities, with the English and French developing a stronger sense of national pride and unity. 2. Military innovations. The conflict saw advancements in military technology, tactics, and strategies, including the widespread use of the longbow and the evolution of gunpowder weaponry. 3. Political changes. The war contributed to the centralization of power in both England and France, strengthening the authority of monarchs at the expense of feudal lords. 4. Economic impact. The war had significant economic repercussions, straining both English and French economies and leading to social upheavals such as the Peasants' Revolt in England. 5. Diplomatic realignment. The shifting alliances during the war, including the fluctuating support of Burgundy, reshaped diplomatic relationships in Europe. The Hundred Years' War, despite its episodic nature, was a transformative and defining period in medieval European history. The conflict, fueled by dynastic ambitions and territorial disputes, shaped the course of political, military, and social developments in both England and France. Its legacy extends beyond the battlefield, influencing the emergence of modern nation-states, military tactics, and the consciousness of national identity in the centuries that followed. The echoes of the Hundred Years' War resonate through history as a testament to the complexities and enduring consequences of prolonged conflicts.